Pictures, I see y'all.
You feel me?
Hello, mi amor. Hello. You're mute.
Hi, Amara. How are you?
Getting yourself come through with the bangs,
Good.
okay? It's
Okay.
a bang Tuesday. You see it.
It is. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much, my love. Such an honor to be able to talk to you about all of these things happening in life.
I know. I see you have a lot going on. I would love to hear about it. What's going on music-wise? Because everyone wanted to know. Everyone told me to ask you about your music.
So everybody knows, and they somewhat got to follow my experience with, having a label and all that stuff. Things didn't work out the way that I planned. And that's why at one point, you saw my music career kind of peaking. And then it happens to a lot of us, that we're so excited about the music and the dream that we don't really get to understand the legal aspect of what you're getting yourself into. One thing led to the other, and I kind of stopped doing music for a little bit. I would throw out singles here and there, obviously after motherhood, because my babies are not even 2 yet. I had to take some time for myself, obviously, pregnant with 2, well, triplets, lost one with 2. So I was like, okay, let me just focus on my babies. I'll get back to the music. I'm still young. But then I did start doing some music, and I was like, I'm going to start putting out stuff. And then one thing led to the other. I told Safari, why don't we, since the people are already talking,
Right.
why don't we go ahead and do something saucy? And then we did the Safari song that actually turned out to be really good and the people loved it. And there's a lot more music coming out very, very soon.
Well, the song, the clip that we saw was so spicy. You haven't missed a beat. I must say, as a mom myself, you had those babies and snapped right back into it. Not that that's what it's about, but you did.
Right. But mira, mami, amen to that. Amen to the genetics. Amen to everything, because that was one of my concerns. Obviously, I'm a woman at the end of the day. I'm only but human. Not all, we understand not all bodies go back. And unfortunately, to a certain extent, in this industry, we kind of do live off our image. And that was one of my concerns, like, oh my God, and I hate the gym. So it worked well. Breastfeeding too at the same time will do something for you. But I'm not gonna lie, I am in a space where I do want to start going to the gym. I do want to start taking more care of myself, not just for the physical aspect, but I want to live as long as possible for my girls. So I'm starting to take more care of myself.
Well, when we first met you, it was like such a vulnerable situation you were in because you put brown-skinned women on your back and you literally fought for to let people know not only that we were beautiful, which we already knew that, but you spoke against colorism. What is the difference now filming this season as opposed to when you first started?
A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. It's so crazy that people, to a certain extent, felt like I was not as Afro-Latina anymore because I wasn't rocking an Afro. Please do not let this wig fool you. That Afro is still under this wig, and my thoughts and my beliefs are still the same. However, I did have to come to an understanding that as an artist, part of my job is to be able to mold and change and kind of just evolve a little bit, right, into the ambiance that I'm in. But from when I first started, I'm still humble. I'm still with my mother. I worked very hard to be where I am today. I think that it was just a little bit frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, when in many occasions the same people that you're trying to defend will be the same people that will figure out ways to try to bring you down for the smallest things. It will be the same women that I don't like to generalize, so I can't say all, but it will be a group of the same women that I'm supporting that will be like, that hair is trash, your hair is nappy, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't represent us, yo, you're trying to be this, oh, why you got this? And it's like, bro, okay. So then now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change it up, I'm gonna look more like this. Oh, so you're not Afro-Latina anymore? You're not trying to rep the Black people anymore? What are you trying to say? You're trying to be European? And it's like, you can't satisfy everyone. So as long as I know who I am and what I stand for and what I believe, and I continue to rep the Afro-Latino community, I continue to be an activist for Black and brown women and minorities, I continue to be who I am. It's just that I guess I don't have to talk about it as much at this moment.
Right. Well, you opened up a lot to us. You showed us so much from your mom, who we love. We love your mom. Your mom is
Yes.
such an authentic. My husband is Dominican, so you understand that. When I see your mother, she's like every Dominican mom. Such a
Mira, by the way, it's Independence, the Dominican Independence Day.
yes,
So tell your husband que lo que, okay?
I will. He told me that too. I would like to ask you, what has been the most difficult scene to film throughout this whole thing with all the things you've shared with us?
You know, I've had many, many difficult moments, in a good way and in a bad way. I want to thank my producers, a lot of them, because a lot of them have known how to help me share my story. It's very difficult to be open about a lot of personal things that you don't want to share. If you feel bad when you have a breakup or a problem or a situation with your husband at home, imagine if the whole world gets to see it and everybody has an opinion about it, and everywhere you go at the supermarket, so it becomes very difficult. I remember my first season, I did a scene with my mom outside a strip club, funny enough, where I cried. And I'm a crier, everybody knows that. I'm very emotional. But I cried because I remember how badly I wanted to be successful, how badly I wanted to see my mom not have to work 3 jobs anymore. As a cook, she would burn all her arms and her breasts from frying food. I felt guilty. I felt like, I should be able to take care of you. And I felt so responsible, as if I was her mother. I just wanted to protect her so much. And I remember that was very vulnerable, real moments for me. I've had moments of obviously sharing my pregnancy, sharing the truth, the good and the bad behind my relationship with the father of my children, talking about my musical career, the struggles, obviously activism, my relationship with my father. I've spoken about so many real stuff that it's been a journey. It's been a journey from season 1 to season 5.
Right. What do you want us as the viewers to get from you this season? Like, you've gone through so many changes. What do you want us to know about Amara?
I don't know if I want you guys to take this season per se, but I would love for people to know that I am a good person. I am a good mother. I am a good friend. In many occasions when people may have had judgments of me, which I respect, because nobody, there's not a perfect person that everybody loves, right? Everybody's going to have their own opinions, but I've done everything I've had to do to make sure that my family is taken care of, because I know where I came from, and I'll never forget, my struggles. Just because I'm here now don't mean, God forbid, that I can't be back there tomorrow, right? So I'm always human, and I'm always as real as I possibly can be. And this season, I just want people to see me as a woman, see me as a woman that still believes in love, even if it's the wrong person, as a woman that makes many mistakes, as a single daughter who's accustomed to being by herself. And sometimes, the only child syndrome makes it hard to make friends because you're accustomed to being by yourself. And I just want people to see my evolution. I want people to grow with me. I think that Love and Hip Hop has allowed me to showcase a lot of my truth. And I want them to continue to watch the show. And I may not be able to show everything that I want to, because time is limited, and it's not the Amara La Negra show. I only get to show so much, but I am grateful for the platform for sure.
Well, thank you for your honesty, and we cannot wait to see a new video and hear the new music. And God bless you.
No. Listen, I want to tell you something between you and me, but okay, don't tell nobody.
Okay.
So you most definitely have to watch the show Love and Hip Hop this season, because towards the end of the season, you're gonna want to have this conversation with me again. You're gonna see why. There's something very, very big, like almost like the biggest thing that has happened on Love and Hip Hop Miami. It's about to happen.
Oh, well, I'm tuned in. Thank you so much, Amara. Thank you for your time, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Thank you so much, and I can't wait to be the cover of the magazine and the online magazine stores. So you already know.
Oh, you know we love you. I'm gonna tell Londell. We love you, Amara here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, my love. Mwah. Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much, Courtney. All right.